Does anybody remember the rat's name? Who's the real people that know the lore here?
I know the rat's name.
The rat does have a name, and he
He has
looks
a
like
name?
he's also ready. Yes, the rat has a name. No, the rat is not called Cammyyy. Oh my god.
I'm just looking at if Wuji's looking at a cookie or a crisp. Or
It looks
biscuit.
like a sandwich or something.
Is
Bio,
it a
give us the
sandwich?
lore.
A
It's a
pan.
pan bread.
It's
Okay.
bread. I was like, cookie?
The rat's name is Larry, guys. It's Larry.
Alright. I totally forgot. It's like, it doesn't get mentioned too often for me to remember. Yeah, with 3 Ys. With 3 Y.
And they're getting ready to go to a grand arena. And look, like, it's so cool. She even has the sketches of one of the assets that we saw earlier, like the trophy and like the boxing glove and stuff for the Moki's training and everything.
Can I zoom in this? No, I cannot.
Do we need to look through the thing for tangents? Does anybody want to try spot some tangents?
No.
Put Bio in the hot seat.
No.
The rat is Rambo.
I'm gonna get Lizzie'd here. No.
No.
No, I'm like, no, maybe there's nothing.
I think it's looking awesome. Moki has a sick watch.
It seems like Discord is crashing often for most people.
Sean was telling me he was also having difficulties with it, and Danny was also having trouble with it.
That's what was happening to me. What's wrong with Discord?
I guess Discord has problems again.
Wait, what does it say? I am what? I am what?
Is it locked? Is it locked in for yeah?
I mean, we have
Is it locked in, Bio?
Zoom in.
I see so many people posting that they're like locking their Mokis. Like, there's people joining last night while like there was crazy stuff happening in the Discord, and they were like, "Hey, I just locked my Mokis. What does this mean?" And I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be for Grand Arena and stuff and everything," and they were very excited about it.
It says I am Looked.
I'm locked. Blue? Yeah, I'm locked. We have the lore from Bio.
See. Okay, it's like LOO.
One of my favorite things in this cover is the colors in the background. The sky looks so pretty. Like it's such a nice colorway. I'm a sucker for stuff like that.
What does this paper say? Or does it have any words? Is that potato? Or apples?
Oh, Sean is here now. I'm not sure, Bio, if you have any more epic lore to do. My sound is going in and out, and I think Discord is having issues. Yeah. Bruce, it might be better to join on PC web browser. Usually that fixes stuff. Yeah. Cause we're actually about to jump into these stunning. Oh god, this looks so good in the dual page niche. It looks so nice. We got
it's like the thing I cannot measure properly is when it's folding like that. Cause like if it's without the fold, it's clean like middle, but like
it looks
with the
so
fold,
satisfying.
Like how am I supposed to fix that? The fold.
No, this looks awesome. You did great. This looks really good.
Very bullish on Ichi.
I'm seeing it's insane. She's so good.
Thinking about the words were like, what am I doing again?
Yeah, but like I think the thing that like impresses me most is like not just how you get the words and stuff, but it's like you have to sit and look at a blank page and say like, how do I make this look cool? Like I like you're like just were you ever like proficient with Canva before, or have you completely like learned about it?
I'd say Canva is more of a recent pick. Other than that, I never really used Canva before.
Okay, well, that's impressive. But
it's like if I were to describe Canva, it's like what to call this? A drag and drop, a scrapbook.
Yeah.
So Canva's like a huge scrapbook, especially if you have like premium on, right? It's like drag and drop this. Yeah, just combine things together.
Yeah.
It's like my main issue with creating any graphic design is the assets most of the time. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's how we can make you so overpowered is like by having a vault of assets for you to use, which is what I'm going to get into after we go in through this Grand Arena section, which is obviously covering the notes that kind of were from the just the tip event, because we know that like not everyone could make it to the event, and maybe not everyone reads announcements. So something we're doing
going forward.
Yeah, exactly. There's people like Nisha out there. Oh, Bruce is here now too.
What do you mean like me? What?
Well,
if I told you, how am I
was
supposed to make
invited.
this?
What's
was
what's up,
invited.
Bruce? How are you?
I was
Hello.
invited up here. You guys forced my hand.
Sometimes it has
How
to be
can
like
we
that.
force you if we have to click yes to get up
You
here?
gotta give
That's
the
true.
people
You're right.
what they want. No, it's
You're right.
obviously awesome to have you here so early, Bruce. As I was saying, we're obviously hoping going forward now, there's going to be an open pipeline of transparency with stuff being built and like devlogs coming. I won't say exactly when the first devlog will be dropping, but it'll be very soon. And it's just going to be our way of kind of building out in the open with you guys. You saw an example of it, obviously, in Moki's Paradise. For any Moki holders, Bruce dropped kind of the first thing that we kind of have a say in. Bruce, I think it was a bit of a landslide. It was the card packs.
Oh yeah, that was actually surprising.
Yeah,
that it was such a landslide.
It was a really big thing. I haven't checked the latest things, but I think it was like 21-2. I think recently, and Holiday
it was
made
like
a really
40
good.
this morning.
Oh shit! Okay,
It was like 40-1 this morning. Whoever did the 2 was like,
I don't want to be that guy. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy anymore. But yeah, actually, Holiday made a really good post about it last night, just highlighting that, like, if you do have a Moki, like, this is your opportunity to kind of have your voice heard and to shape the arena or elements of the arena that we're going to be obviously fighting in the next couple of months, which is really cool. And like, it's awesome that we're doing this. But yes, devlogs will be coming, and there will be more breakdowns like this every week going forward. So there will be more and more of the curtains peeling back. But if we want to quickly run over just the highlights of the things from the tip of the event, is obviously your Mokis are superstars. They'll have their own TCG card that everyone can collect, trade, and battle with. On top of that, your Moki will be coming to life as an AI challenger with their own personalities. So yeah, this is definitely a factor that we've spoken about a lot now, is that these Mokis are going to be like esport athletes, and you're going to have to train them and make sure that they are at the top of their game in order to win the most in the arena. And as we go into it here, your Mokis can be trained. Specialize your Moki's build by sending it to training across various attributes like strength and speed. Training progress is permanent and will be integrated into your NFT's metadata. And this is one of the factors that I was most blown away about when Bruce first talked to us about this, was that like it is going into the metadata. So I don't know how that's going to go as far as on the Mavis market or whatever. I assume there will be a new update to maybe traits, Bruce, where you'll be able to click strength, and then there'll be like 2 boxes where it'll be like 0 to 100 or whatever. So if people are starting to look for Moki with certain attributes, they can actually search them that way.
Yeah, all of the things that we put in the metadata will be available on Mavis Market. We just got to update it with them.
Awesome. Yeah, no, that's going to bring on a whole new wave of searching for Mokis, because, right now we have the people that are like, I'm getting the Moki that speaks to me, or like a Moki that I like the look of. Like, I collect like certain traits because I'm just a nerd for certain things like that. But going forward, you're going to have the people that are really sweating it out in the arena, and they don't care if the Moki's holding like a bowl of poop. If it has high strength and it's training good, then they will be buying that Moki. So that's really, really exciting to see the dynamics that are going to get put in place in the way people buy and trade Mokis. And then obviously own Moki royalties. Your Moki has multiple ways to earn. Remember, they're superstars now. This means they'll earn royalties from having their TCG cards sold or traded. Also, if they dominate the arena, they'll get rewards. So this is just touching on the multiple ways to earn. And obviously we can kind of expand on that in a second. How to play. Fantasy League tests your deck building skills. You don't need to own a Moki to play, just the cards. Build the best lineup with the Moki and augment cards, and enter daily tournaments to win rewards. So yeah, like obviously, as I highlighted on the show last week with Gyro, everyone is kind of getting taken into account with the way you guys are building this thing out. If you own 50 Mokis, 1 Moki, no Mokis, there's going to be a way to enter in the fun somehow. So maybe Bruce, if you want to highlight just what the royalties, like how they're going to work or how the earning mechanism is going to work, because I know that's probably the point where a lot of people are interested in and understanding, and I think we can't iterate it enough because we don't want any confusion to happen.
What people are excited to earn?
It's Web3, baby.
Yeah, one of the other things, one of the other royalty points that that wasn't on here is the pack royalties as well. So we're not gonna have
Okay.
every single Moki in the collection in the first pack series because
Mm-hmm.
that's a fairly large pack series when you do
Oh,
8,888
for sure.
Mokis
Yes.
and then spell augment cards and whatever else we're gonna throw in there. So if you are a champion in the first series or any series for that matter, you're gonna get royalties per pack as well. So we're gonna be attributing all the pack sales,
Mm-hmm.
and folks who are in it will get a royalty just from the packs being sold, which I think is really cool.
Wow.
So it's on top of your card being sold or traded.
Oh, you can double dip? It's a double dip kind of thing going
It,
on?
it's a double dip. Yeah, so
Let's go.
you get per card royalties, which we're actually going to test. We're testing next week, which is awesome. Like we have the contract built for the fee splitter, and
Yep.
I think it's on testnet already, and we'll start testing that next week. So that's really dope. And then yeah, so you'll be able to get it two ways.
That's really exciting. And like I didn't even know that it was split into two different things, and like maybe you're still obviously working this stuff out and like whatever. I don't know how much you could talk about the economy and stuff like that. But now that we know that there is like obviously, let's just say you own a Moki, and owning a Moki is putting you in the position to earn from all of these different factors. If you have a Moki and let's just say it's a champion, this means that you're now have the possibility of earning from just the packs being sold because your Moki is part of that season. You are now
Yep.
getting a possibility to earn royalties because people are going to be trading you. If your Moki's popping off in the arena, people are going to be trading that Moki because they'll want it in their lineup. So you're now earning from a royalty of that. And then obviously, if your Moki is winning in the arena itself, it's going to be winning you earnings there as well. Is that right? Like if you own a Moki,
Yes.
you're having that many lines of different things. And how do you know how they will be distributed yet? Is it like every single time it happens? Is it like once a month? Maybe you'll get like a royalty drop of like the stuff that's happening, or is it going to be on a different kind of basis? What way are you kind
So
of looking at that?
it should be it should be the royalties on card trades
Mm-hmm.
will accrue all to the same. All the royalties will accrue to probably one withdrawal function where it'll accumulate and you can withdraw when you want, right? The
Awesome.
thing is, though, like all things Mokis, like your Mokis are earning this,
Mm-hmm.
not your user account.
Yes.
So all of these earnings are accumulating to your Moki, which
Okay.
is going to be interesting for trading dynamics
I was just
for
about to
folks.
say, how is that going to impact the trading? Because if
Yeah.
it's okay, can you expand on that a little bit, or is that like too? Because now I'm intrigued. So like Mokis themselves are going to be earning, like they're going to basically have an earning history, basically, right?
Yep.
Like so obviously the way the earning element is going to be redeemed in my head is quite similar to Tamameme from the referral thing. Like it'll just show that. I think that would be a pretty cool way to
Mhm.
show like the history, and then you click the claim thing. Obviously, if people used your referral in Tamameme, guys, make sure that you always claim the stuff in there. But I'm envisioning that's probably how it's going to be for your Moki, that your Moki has this storage thing. Like, imagine somebody trades a Moki, they like floor their Moki or something, and they have unclaimed stuff on there. Like, it
Yeah.
could be a whole new dynamic, right?
It could happen, right? So it is going to be interesting for listing and in markets. I think you'll likely be able to see their accrual history and how much token per day per week those things are accumulating. So there will be some nuance when it comes to trading in the Moki market because you could
You
trade
could
a
make it come
Moki
up.
that has withdrawals pending on it.
Yeah.
So it probably will not be great to just have your Moki sitting on the floor and also playing in Grand Arena if you're not keeping up with it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. No, for sure.
You want to be
God, I can't
intentional
wait.
when you list your Moki.
I cannot wait to see it all the dynamics of the trading and stuff now, because everyone's gonna have to be so cautious of what they're doing, and like obviously metas will be formed and people will be gravitating to those things. Like it's gonna be very, very exciting.
Yeah. You should not list your Moki unless you have intent to sell it or you're, keeping up with withdrawals and things like that, because somebody will likely snipe your Moki with earnings attached to it. So it's going
That
to be
is
interesting.
That is very interesting. But like I just like it's so cool. Obviously we just listed it out now. The amount of different ways you earning one Moki if you're lucky enough to get into the champion packs and stuff like that, it is really going to be like multiple ways to earn. Like I don't think I personally have seen a way that you as an asset holder of just one asset that's obviously given so much utility over the last year, like now you're like really hitting the jets with this thing and like turning them on. So to get this amount of stuff for owning one asset is kind of insane, and I don't think I've seen it before in the space to this degree at least. So it'll be very exciting to see it all come online and everything like that. And I did see actually Xanatos ask a question a couple of minutes ago. Bruce is saying, will the personality of them be influenceable, or will it have any effect on the way they perform and stuff? Like Nisha saying she wants hers to be very aggressive.
Yeah. So I think it's a really good question that we don't have the answer to yet. I
Okay.
think we can do it either way, which is why I asked in the chat, like, what do you guys want, right? Do you want them to be, resettable when you buy one, or do you want that, like, that provenance of like this is the
Oh,
character? I don't know.
okay.
It can literally be
Wow.
done either way. Um, so we
I
haven't
want.
we've built the system. We have not
Uh-huh.
designed how the system is gonna work through time yet on that.
We should also be able to talk to them before buying. You sit down and have an interview with your NFT before you buy it.
Well,
How that's
I,
so
I
Black Mirror, dude.
ideally all of the champions will be able to chat. I don't know if that's going to be on the very first day, but that's
Yeah.
what we're hoping for. We built the chat system for them like, I don't know. I think it's 2 months ago now. And we've
Oh
shelved
my
it to
God.
get the gameplay built.
How dystopian would that be if you go to Mavis Market and it's just
Hey,
like
you
me
had
to
to
have
think
a
so, didn't you?
conversation with your Moki, like, please pick me, pick me. Like,
Well, it's almost, it's dystopian, but it's also how major sports teams go, where like
yeah, for
Luka
sure they should.
got traded and he's like, dude, I'm sitting in my hotel room and like the GM runs to my, calls me at like 1 a.m. and tells me that I'm going to LA. And he's like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? I've
Oh
been
my
here. I've
God.
been here for years. Imagine that's how it goes. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
you just got sold to Cammyyy.
Yeah.
You just got traded. You just got traded to
That poor
Cammyyy
Moki.
for for 500 Ron. How do you feel? And they should be able to comment on it.
The levels
Um,
of like I don't know how far we're going to be able to push that, but I that's something I'm really excited about. The second you said that they're going to have their own personalities and stuff, like I don't know how extreme we can go with that, but if there's a way that we can have like a central hub where all of these Mokis are talking with each other, like if my team of Mokis beat Xanatos's and we can go somewhere like after the game and like we can just see them talking shit to each other and they're like having a constant memory of everything they're winning, like that by itself is so cool to witness. Like this is like the
yes.
spectator point of view, right? If you don't own a Moki and you don't want to like bet on these Mokis or do anything like this, then you can even just watch like guys, I don't know if anyone here knows the ant farm kind of stream things where people love sitting and watching like a Twitch stream of like all of these ants just integrating with each other and building stuff together. But this is what I'm envisioning with this is like you can just sit here and if Gen Chat isn't popping, you can just go look at the Mokis interact with each other and it'll just be free entertainment. Like that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, so to get all 8,888 is like for no cost is probably going to be a challenge for us because
Yep.
those inferences and the chat system does cost money to run, but for the
Mhm.
champions, that's going to be a reality. And then for folks
Yep.
who don't have a champion and just want to do it, we can likely just open up a pathway with like Moku token or some other, top up mechanism to keep your agent going, so you can
Awesome.
have fun with it, right? But the champions, we definitely want them to have personalities. We want them to talk. We want you to be able to interview them and post the interview on Twitter and be like, "What the fuck happened? I just chatted with this."
This makes
I
me so
just
hyped.
chatted
This
with
makes me
with
so
with
excited.
Cammy's Moki for 10 minutes, and here's what he said, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Niche, you're
so
gonna have to be ready because there's definitely gonna be new pages coming to Woku Weekly with these Moki interviews and player interviews and stuff like that. I'm so excited to like get more of the info and stuff out there. Like once the matches start happening and everything like that, we can like start having match breakdowns and everything. Niche, obviously you already cast Axie stuff. Maybe Niche can
Mm-hmm.
start casting some Grand Arena matches. That would be sick.
yeah,
I
Sean,
mean, like,
it would be awesome to have you cast stuff.
10 out of 10, what I'm gonna do is ask the Moki, hey, can you roast Cammyy right now?
Sean is saying in chat, what if there was a Grand Arena chat with all of the Mokis that is read only for us, but all the Mokis drafted are talking to each other? That's what I'm envisioning. This would
Mhm.
be very, very cool if this is possible to have like another channel in like underneath Moki's Paradise or something where you can just sit and just they're talking shit to each other all the time. Um, or like maybe they make rivalries where like they have a friend in there and their friend gets beaten and then they have to go on a revenge path, like who knows. Um, but that is very cool concept to think about, and I just think the more times you jump on here, Bruce, and we talk about things, there's so many different elements that's getting me hyped because it's now outside of the gameplay. Now we're looking at the fantasy side of things, and like outside of that, like we're talking about the royalties and stuff. So there is just so much that's coming down the pipe, and
Yeah.
I feel like once it all goes online, like it'll just be I'll be no lifing it because there's so many different elements to interact with, either training or watching or like even just watching the market or the cards. Like I'm really hoping that there's going to be like a whole trading dynamic that opens here where people are just trading cards back and forth like Pokemon cards. Like I'm hyped.
I hope so. And then, damn, what was I gonna say? I fucking dropped it. We were talking about AI,
Mm-hmm.
personalities. We were talking about the chat side. Oh, yeah. I mean, when we look at this platform, I think it's really we've been having a struggle on just the marketing copy right now because there's so much going on, and it's
Uh-huh.
hard to concisely explain what's happening. But I do think that this is primarily like a fantasy platform
Yeah.
that is like the players are your Mokis. Like it's run by Mokis. But the fantasy side is the side that most people will engage on and that like needs to be a large part of what we do to
Mm-hmm.
facilitate everything that's going on in the game with your Mokis, right? Like in the NFL, there is no NFL unless there's people watching the NFL, right? Like
Yeah.
if there's people coming to the games, watching it on TV, sports betting on it, like that is the reason why the NFL exists is because people are choosing to watch it, right? And
Yep.
give it
For
ad
sure.
dollars and stuff. This Moki Grand Arena competition is also the same way, which is we need people to care about it and we need people to watch it and tune in and contribute to the fantasy side, or it's a lot less fun to play the game, right? Like it's
Yep.
more fun to train your Moki when you know that thousands of people are going to watch it, right? And be rooting
Exactly.
for it and become a fan of it and own the cards. Like that is a ton of the motivation. So our marketing is going to get a lot more fantasy platform forward
Mm-hmm.
in the coming months. That's
Imagine
not
if
to say
Grand
that the
Arena is
Moki
super
stuff
cool.
isn't important, but I think you guys are already bought in that this is exciting for you guys, right? And
For
now we have to
sure.
convince and show the folks who don't own a Moki that like, hey, you should come over here and fucking use this platform. It's really fucking fun, exciting. There's potential to earn here. Like those are the people that we have to cater to, and everybody in here has to, talk about the platform.
We gotta get them bullish on the good tech.
Yeah, we got to get them bullish on that, because I know that you guys are bullish, right? There's like,
Yeah.
there's multiple ways to earn for Mokis. There's like deep systems to play around with. Like this is not, I don't think anybody probably but me in secret could have imagined that this is what Mokis would be when we released them that July, right? None of you guys were like, oh, when's Grand Arena? Like you guys all got a PFP that was vibes and got you a bunch of whitelists and special access to things, but this is a whole new territory. So I know that you guys are excited for this. We have to get the fantasy crowd and the speculators excited for this. That's the real mission over the next couple months.
And we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. I mean, I remember like last October or whatever when we were jumping in a call and you were like first kind of onboarding me to the inside of things, and you showed me this Grand Arena thing. And I was like, what the fuck are we building? Like, you were like, yeah, nobody knows about this yet. Like, this is like coming down the pipe. And I was like, oh my God. Like, my brain was melted. I was like, wait, our Mokis are going to turn into this? Like, it made no sense.
Yeah.
And like, obviously, to see it transpire is insane.
Since this is a small room, do you guys want alpha on how the Grand Arena product happened?
Of course. Everyone's just spamming yes immediately.
So one of the things, one of the and this is like less about my AI existential crisis that I talked to everybody about before. The Grand Arena was originally a extra mode in Super Battle Moki. And when we were testing it, this is also one of the reasons why like Super Battle Moki is taking a little bit of time to get out, because we refactored a lot of things. So
you pivoted.
Originally, when you get a 10-win lineup in Super Battle Moki, it would go into the Grand Arena where everybody's 10-win lineup was going to battle each other in like a best of whatever series that people can bet over and things like that. So it had all of the things that Grand Arena is going to do, but it was in Super Battle Moki. And one of the things that we found was like, it was just way too predictable. Like it wasn't dynamic enough for people to be able to like speculate and bet over. You could almost look at lineups. If you really knew the game, you could look at lineups and tell who was going to win. So then we were like, all right, well, let's introduce more randomization into the gameplay, but that just wasn't fun for the user, because now the games were getting too random, right? Now it's like, I don't even know if I'm putting together a good team because fucking all the moves are 50% chance of something, right?
Yeah.
So it just didn't work. It was like a cursed problem. So we actually had to pull Grand Arena completely out of Super Battle Moki and make it its own product.
And how did those conversations go? Like I assume there was just some night, Bruce, where you had the realization of like, this is so much fucking bigger than Super Battle Moki at this point. Like, did you have to go talk with a kill and say, hey, so I have this idea and we need to do this? Like, how did that go?
Yeah. Well, that's when the AI stuff. That's when like the real machine learning and AI came in, because originally we were gonna have them just a lineups battle each other, right? Like the 10-win lineup submitted. And then we were like, all right, well, that's not dynamic enough. And we were like, well, is this ever going to fucking work? And then that's when we also started having the AI like ML conversation of like, how do we make dynamic gameplay that people are willing to speculate over? And that's when it was like, hey, let's try this out.
Wow.
But yeah, it was originally slated for Super Battle Moki as just a extra mode after you get your 10 wins. And then that's basically what you're grinding your 10 wins for, right? It's like, get your lineup into the Grand Arena. That lineup can earn, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff was happening in Super Battle Moki. But we had to pull it out because it just wasn't good enough. Which I'm glad we did, because it's fucking, it's awesome now. This is like an entirely new thing. But it was interesting working through it.
I think like from what we've seen and then like the way that you and Akil and stuff have talked about the technology and stuff now, like it really seems like this is a game and this is a product that literally probably couldn't have existed a year ago. Like it seems like it's so on the cutting edge of the tech that's currently available and the AI stuff that's currently available and like is actively being developed. It seems like this would not have been able to exist last year. Like that's how advanced everything sounds.
Yeah, I mean, the Unity ML engine has been around for a while, and to
Oh,
be
okay.
honest, there's still not a lot of documentation on it because
Yeah.
barely anybody has used it in depth, but it's
Hmm.
been around for about 5 years. So that combined
Wow.
with the LLM stuff, yeah, I mean, it would be really hard to do that a year ago. But it's much easier now.
It
But
could be
on the machine learning side, a lot of this stuff has been available. It's just people don't know how to use it. There's not a lot of documentation on it.
and
There's
then Bruce got his hands on AI.
yeah, yeah.
No, that's
So
awesome. That's awesome to hear that lore as well, and it's very exciting. Um, I don't know if people have any more questions in chat. Are the bots going to be an issue in Grand Arena like other games like Pixels? I mean, it sounds like this is going to kind of just directly take on the bot problem because in order to achieve victories and stuff like that, these Mokis need to be at a high level of training, and there's only like going to be a certain amount of them in the Grand Arena. Bruce, am I correct in like talking about that? Like, this is going to kind of neutralize the bot problem that Web3 sees right now because they're
yeah,
all AI at the end of the day. So it actually
it,
removes this element.
yeah. I mean, the whole thing was like, how do we build the games that are like agnostic to the bot problem, right? This Grand Arena is meant to be uh just anti or pro bot, I guess. I guess it's
Yeah.
pro bot because
Yeah.
they're all bots. So I don't think there'll be a problem. Like can you automate your training? I don't know yet. Maybe somebody will go do it, but really it's you have to make strategic decisions around what you're using, like what attributes you're pumping up,
Mhm.
what behavior you're going for in the grand arena. Like maybe you can get data assistance on like what's winning, what's not, and try to play for the meta. But I don't see automations giving anybody an advantage over somebody else.
I'm such a
It
nerd
just
when it comes to this stuff with like Excel sheets and everything. Like, I really wonder how nerdy people are gonna get. Like, are we gonna get like community wikis and stuff that are tracking all of these like different Mokis and their stats and like how to best optimally train them and stuff like that? I'm very excited to see what forms from the community side of things. Like, I know someone like Niche is really, really good at like finding metas and stuff like that in Axie, and like the Axie roguelike became like Niche's thing. She became queen of the roguelike that was there. So I'm excited to see how people lean into that element of things and start nerding out over how to min max and everything.
yeah.
So that'll
I
be
mean,
really cool.
especially with the augment cards, right? That allow you
Yes.
to change how your lineup is scored, right? So everybody's going to get the same amount of points for, capturing a gacha ball or, you know, uh, destroying another unit or riding wart for a number of seconds. But when you
Yep.
start putting in these augment cards, now those point scores start to change, right? So you can
Hmm.
optimize for certain things. You can optimize for a certain lineup, like fur type or certain, Moki characteristics. There's different things that you'll be able to theory craft, which is I our hope is it lets people design a bunch of different winning lineups. So,
Yes. There might not be one clear, straight meta. And I know you obviously love theory crafting. You've told us the story before of how you used to do, was it Magic the Gathering drafts and stuff like that all the time.
oh
Um,
hell yeah.
so it's getting built by somebody who is very, very passionate about that element of things. So I don't think that's
Yeah.
something we should be worried
A
about.
lot
I
of
think
draft mode.
Yeah,
want a draft
yeah.
mode really bad where, Alan and I were kicking it around yesterday where what if you buy 5 packs for a fantasy line slate that's coming up, and you open a pack, you pull out a card, then you pass the pack to the right, and you basically build your
Oh,
lineup. You build your
okay.
lineup on the fly instead of with a certain number of people versus going to like bringing a pre-constructed lineup into the
Yeah,
tournament.
there's a
And then
lot.
you keep the cards after, right? And so like I would love that mode, right? Especially college Bruce with $0 saying that I could compete at the same level as everybody else with a little bit of luck was super exciting. So those
Awesome.
types of things we were definitely thinking about.
Yes, cool. And even to know that you're thinking about and considering those kind of things is really exciting. There's going to be a lot of different facets of Grand Arena, and like before we close off, obviously, you were saying the fantasy element is going to be very important for like different communities and sub communities to evolve and spawn. And obviously, Bruce, you've been jumping in and out of Gen Chat recently. I think you've seen that there is currently a sub community forming. The girls of Woku are taking over the Discord lately with only Mokis. And actually, we're Sweet Potato. Can you drop the pictures you made of the only Mokis people right now? Maybe we can have cheerleaders in the game as the only Moki squad because they're
All
starting
right.
to
Whoa,
take over.
cheerleaders,
Yes.
they're gonna be vicious competitors. I don't know what we're
We're
talking
we're
about. They're
gonna we're just gonna
they're gonna
roast. We're
run
not
that
gonna
shit.
cheer.
Yeah. They're
Okay.
they're they're
Okay.
they're here for the title, Cammie. What are you talking about?
We
You
could do
asking
But
me?
both.
You can
is there are there certain accessories for the only Mokis group
Oh,
that people
maybe,
can collect, or is it just
maybe.
is
Can
it
you
just a
drop the
random
pictures,
assortment?
Potato? Can you drop the pictures? Like, Potato is doing out the art for them currently, and they're so good. Like, yeah, she's getting them for a second. Okay, we got vicious killers. Okay, whatever, dude. We got vicious killers. Sweet Potato will drop the stuff in the chat real quick. I think she made one for Joey, Niche, Asta. I don't know who else has them yet, but they're really cool. But as she's finding those, is there anything else that you want to discuss before we close down this element of the show?
No, I just want to know if there's accessories that I should be collecting for only Mokis. That's 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 it for me. I literally have the marketplace open right now. So
Okay,
um
guys, you need to go back to the drawing board now and see if there's any specific traits that you guys want to cling on to. Is like the 69% milk, like what other stuff is possibly an only Moki's trait? It gets very unhinged.
if I were the one to choose, definitely the phones.
The phones, the only Moki. So I say cheerleader stereotype, but you go phones.
So we can roast you with
Uh-huh.
phone. Yeah,
Okay,
like
look, Bruce, this is Asta's. This is Asta's one.
okay. Okay. So I need to do the phone. I need to get a phone.
Yeah, and it looks like the eggplant is looking like a trait as well. Maybe bananagasm. I think there's some of the stuff that they're
All
going
right.
to be looking
I
for.
have the banana. I have the bananagasm. The
Yeah,
eggplant. I think I have an eggplant.
is
Okay.
this you
Oh,
opening the door to possible collections of just like you might need certain collections of Mokis? Because that would be very cool and another cool dynamic.
well, I
The
mean,
eggplant is
what
sick.
if we're thinking about the augment cards, imagine if there was a card that's like, oh, having 3 phones in your lineup is you get the only Moki's spell
The
card that
buff, the
has yeah,
buff.
that gives a bonus if you have 3 or more phones in your lineup. These are the
Okay.
types of things that we can do with like affinities. Yeah,
Okay, well,
roast the
Bruce, I
opponent,
was
right?
just about to get you off the stage, but now you've opened a can of worms, and I'm going to drill you on it real quick. So, like, is there the possibility that we could see yet another dynamic come into the floor of Moki's, where you are no longer buying just the floor Moki, or no longer looking at the traits? if obviously hypothetically we're discussing it right now, there is like certain augment cards that are good, like the only Moki's one, if that becomes a thing, and you need like just say this is spitballing, guys. This is like live spitballing. So just say the phone, the eggplant, and like the banana gasm are the only Moki traits, and if you have all of these in your collection, you have access to this augment card. Is this a possibility that could lead to like, now you're no longer shopping the floor, you're shopping, what traits do they have and how can I get this augment card by
So
collecting, like, you know?
So I think there's a couple of things here, right? There's like, okay, first let's split, what's useful performing in the arena and then what's useful in the fantasy game, right? Because
Yes.
there might be confusion there. The fantasy game, you'll be collecting cards, and those cards will have attributes that mirror the Moki that you're collecting, right? So
Yep.
like maybe you'll get an augment card that's like the only Moki's card, and having phones boost it. Then it's
Yeah.
like, do accessories
Oh
boost
my
your
god.
performance in an individual game? The answer right now for game number one is no. They do not
Okay.
boost your performance in the game. That's not to
Gotcha.
say that we aren't going to do something with those accessories like on the way. That's not to say that like the next game won't have deeper integration for accessories.
Mhm.
The goal for us here is to see, because this is something that really hasn't been done before. The goal is to see if uh and get the market excited about it, right?
Yes,
And do
for
that
sure.
in a quality way, but also like test that theory as fast as possible on whether they
Yep.
like it or not.
No, that's
So
awesome.
that's one of the reasons why we didn't go super deep on accessories, because we're like, we can spend a bunch of time tinkering around with this and extend the timeline a couple of months and like really build like a deep accessory system. But
Hmm.
if we put it out and you guys don't like it and people don't like the fantasy side,
Yes.
then we would have spent a whole lot of time on something that was like a delighter and really cool for the game, but not integral and core to the
Yeah, it's
game,
about
right?
prioritizing the correct things.
Yeah, so but we really do want to do that, right?
That would
And
be so cool.
we think in, in a second game we can, or even in this game we can continue to build accessories into it. But
That's
on the card
very
side,
exciting.
we definitely want to do stuff there. And who knows? I think you brought up a good idea that like, hey,
Yeah.
can having certain things in your Moki collection actually unlock cards for the Moki holder to put into their card collection? Because you guys are
Yes.
likely going to play both. That's cool.
No, that's cool. Like, could you imagine?
Give you
Like,
an
there's
idea.
always these subgroups and sub communities and stuff like that like collecting certain traits. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe there's a wolf thing. You're not going to be able to find those wolves. You know what I mean? Like, the
Yeah.
different kind of things like that. It's going to add such an interesting dynamic if it's something that is explored. But yes, that's cool. That was more than I thought we were going to get today. That's really awesome,
Dude,
Bruce. And
I mean, when you get me in here, you get me
yeah,
talking. It
yeah,
just
let's go.
happens.
Like that's what it's about. That's what it's about. I think it's very exciting. Like I'm just putting myself in the shoes of a community member. If I was sitting here listening to the stage, I would be pumped right now. I'm obviously pumped right now. So no, that's really exciting, and I appreciate you jumping on here and sharing so much with us. That's really cool, and obviously, hopefully, this will be a common occurrence going forward because I think that's definitely something that's commendable right now is when a lot of places are kind of shutting off and building in darkness and, not being loud about what they're building, going the opposite direction, having, you jumping on as founder and sharing live updates and stuff like that. And, the devlogs that are going to be happening where people, the community will be able to start seeing like, maybe Gyro and Lizzie and Akil like put out these like quick updates that are happening each week because as a holder, it's cool to see, hey, this is what's happening this week. This is what I can be excited for, like that's coming down the pipe. So I'm really happy personally that we're leaning into that direction and stuff like that. And I just think it's such a huge strength and a really great thing that we're able to do when a lot of people are just being silent. Because I'm not a fan of soon TM and this whole building in mystery thing. Like If there's a delay or there's anything like that, cool, just own it and then talk about it and say, hey, we're building this really cool AI thing. It's going to set us back a little while, but this is what we're trying to get to you guys. So obviously shout out to the team and you guys for wanting to go that route and be loud about it. It's great.
man.
Yes.
Yep, and one more update. We are closing on another game artist that will be joining the team hopefully in the next 2 weeks. So we'll introduce them. Yeah. So we have fantastic artists all across Ronin and on Moku, but we definitely needed a little bit more juice on the game side and the game UI side. So bringing somebody in under Lizzie is going to be super exciting, and we'll hopefully introduce her when she gets on. So gonna be sick. But yeah,
the team just stays stacking. The team just stays stacking.
Team's growing. Oh yeah, I'm serious. If the Knicks win the NBA championship, every single Knicks jersey is going to get their metadata changed to number 11. It's gonna, and I'm not casting a vote. There's gonna be no Dow vote. You guys are all getting your fucking jerseys changed to 11, and you're gonna like it.
Awesome. No, it's cool. And I think actually one thing before you go is people are liking seeing like you and like Han jump in Gen Chat recently and like, you know, just joke around and stuff with us. Like it's super good to see like the founders out and being vocal when so many founders are kind of locked up in this castle that nobody sees and nobody hears from them. So, you know, shout out to you, Bruce, for, you know, as busy as you are, jumping out and keeping interactive with us. Because I think it really goes a long way with everybody. Because everyone likes to see who they're supporting, right? They want to see the person that's building their stuff. So let's keep it going.
Well, this is my entire life, y'all. So
yes,
I'm here.
Let's go. All right.
Okay.
We will
I'm leaving before I leak some more shit. I'm gonna go down.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Bruce.
Bye, Bruce.
Oh, Danny's here. Nice. Hello, Danny.
Hello. You know, well, I feel like Bruce lets his guard down and leaks more stuff when he's just talking to you. So I just lean back and enjoy the ride, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely try to get the most info out of Bruce because I go full community member when I'm up here and Bruce is on the stage because I just want to know more information myself. But yeah, no, it's awesome to have Bruce on here.
You having self-control over what you leak is a complete lie. Let's be real here.
Yeah, but to close off this segment, I just wanted to highlight as well for people that are in Moku Friends with Benefits. We are trying to get something up and going now with the Grand Arena and stuff, where at least once a week, like there will be a topic or there'll be something like assets and stuff like that we can get pumping out to you guys. I'll do it in announcements for now, but we're hoping to get a document up where as we move through the weeks and the months towards Grand Arena, you will have a kind of bigger document and asset pool to pull from to make your own graphics and stuff to do with Grand Arena. So that's definitely something that we're trying to get up and going. And obviously I dropped the first announcement last night, which was regarding the earning mechanisms of Grand Arena. So the idea there is to give you guys a focal point to then go and make your own content around of. And like, you know, obviously we don't really want copy and paste stuff. We kind of want to give you the focal point and the assets, and then you go do your own thing and make your own infographics and stuff like that, and just get that information out there. Because we know, like right now, it's kind of, you know, it might be a bit difficult to make information and stuff about Moku's things when we're actually still actively building the products. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff you can do by talking about Moki's, but the products themselves are still in development. So the least we can do for you guys is to keep you guys in the loop and give you information when we can. So we definitely want to keep that going, and I just wanted to draw attention to that for anyone who may have missed it. Because we'll be starting to do this on a weekly basis now. And we really do appreciate like all of you who are actively making like the Moku Friends with Benefits content out of just, you know, the stuff that we currently have. Like a lot of it is just you guys being excited and like showing off locking your Mokis and stuff like that. But you know, that all that content is still valuable. Like it's still very important because you're getting, you know, the messaging and the locking of your Mokis, you're getting onto people's timelines because each individual person here has their own followings and own different people that like follow them in communities and stuff. So like every time you guys put out information like that, it's getting it out to new people. And it's what like Bruce was talking about. Like, you know, maybe we'll do an element on the fantasy thing next. And you guys making that information and that content will help somebody understand, oh, this is the fantasy league thing of the Grand Arena. I'm interested now. So yeah, just thank you so much for continuing to make content. And we'll definitely be getting more towards you guys in the next couple of weeks and stuff. So that's going to be very exciting. And as Gmart said, yes, lock your Mokis. We cannot stress that enough. You know, obviously right now, the locking of Mokis is something that's tied to Tamamime, but that will move towards Grand Arena in the next coming while. So if you're not trading or whatever like that, it's still worth putting your Mokis locked up, especially, you know, just get it done, over with, and then obviously once they open up again, just remember to relock them, but we'll be sending out reminders too. I don't know if there's anything, Bean, you want to jump up for right now. I think we covered everything, but let me know. And if not, we will jump into the rest of the news. Good. Okay, we're good. Are we ready, Danny and Nish, to jump into the rest?
Good. I
Good.
mean, just have just have to like shout out to Bean that she helps a lot with creating the Moki content in the
Yes.
Woku Weekly segment.
Yes,
Let's
we
go,
got the
Bean.
dynamic duo of Bean and Niche. That like, you know, Bean obviously gets the info into Niche, and obviously then we get it shipped and it's all good to go.
The duo we never thought of, but the duo we need.
Yes, exactly. And I will keep stressing it, how impressive it is that like Bio and Niche and everybody manages to get this thing out every single week in a timely manner. And like, you know, it's really impressive that we're able to pull it together. And like Niche does an incredible job at like, you know, locking in and getting this done. She stays up until crazy hours, banging her head against the desk to get the content out. Yeah, but no, it's very, very true. Like it's very true. For to get this out in a timely manner is incredibly impressive. I don't know how we managed to do it, but we do. So we got a team of
Unicorn
super designers.
powder.
Unicorn powder. Yeah.
I don't know.
No, but it's awesome. And Niche, I hope you're ready for when Grand Arena comes, because I think your job is going to get a little bit bigger.
Am I seeing this right? Why is it so white?
Yeah, I don't know why it's like bugged out or something. I saw that too. I'm not sure what caused it to be like that.
Oh wait, I didn't even notice.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
Oh, gosh, it looks like somebody like threw milk all over the place.
Yeah, but
Bean, what did you do? Okay.
No. This is like, I think it's related to
Canva.
the it's not Canva. It's more fun. The shipment
Yeah.
of the interactive.
probably.
Because like, as far as I'm concerned, the regular one is fine.
Yeah.
I looked at it, it was fun. There's just like something weird happened with the interactive. Like, woo. Now it's like
And also,
magic. But this page is fine. Why is this page is fine?
yes, guys, for the people that are going to be looking for the code tonight, the code
What's
is
that?
cards. I don't know. Everybody likes making fun of the way I say cards, so there you go. The code is there for people that are going to be wondering.
Yeah. It's not. B did nothing. It's just how it was like.
Yeah.
What do you call this?
Okay.
Interactive magic.
Before we jump into the news,
No.
then,
That's
Danny,
the cards.
do we let people choose the code for the show today?
Yes, but
does anybody have?
But we can do it a bit later because I'm sure you're gonna mess more words up, and that could be the code or something.
Okay, guys, start thinking.
Bunny has a good one. Goon. Yeah, chat.
Goon?
If you have a good code suggestion, we can drop it in the chat and I'll make it. But
Yes.
Goon.
Bruce is now typing.
Oh my god.
Okay. Anyway, let's jump into it.
I don't want to explain what goon is, okay? But
I mean,
like,
you had to teach me what it was.
in very safe for work terms, it's somebody who really likes
Are we really explaining gooning on the stage right now?
okay, I
Gooning
know.
is an art by Holiday. Guys, Holiday, Bruce, I don't know if you've seen, but Holiday is going crazy with the lore. Holiday, if you can drop some of the lore that you've been putting, we have a whole Japan trip with the only Mokis that we went on. It's incredible. It's incredible. But yeah, I'm gonna start going over the news.
How do I explain gooning nicely?
Yeah, explain it,
Where-
Nishi. I don't know. What is it?
When you're passionate about something, you're a gooner.
Dodge.
So Cammyyy, since
No.
you are passionate about Moku, you're a gooner. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm a Moku gooner.
Don't- like imagine someone goes out and then like says, "Oh, but Woku Weekly told us that gooning is passionate." I'm like, "Man, no!"
I didn't lie.
Oh
You
Okay,
didn't lie.
guys,
You just
gotta
didn't
get
tell
into
the full
news.
story. Okay.
my gosh. It's like, if you know how do I pronounce this?
We have corrupted Bruce. We have corrupted Bruce.
Oh no. It's not a Japanese word. It's I guess like what's this?
It's a
Informal
culture
word.
It's
Yeah.
a culture word. Oh my god, Holiday has dropped. Okay,
Oh my
guys.
god. Should I read it for
Niche,
you?
Yes, Niche, can you read the trip to Tokyo
Okay,
from the Only
okay.
Mokis?
Alright. The only Mokis touched down in Tokyo like an airdrop, loud, disoriented, and already shadow banned by the airport Wi-Fi. Cammyyy vanished within minutes, muttering something about Akihabara's calling him home, only to return hours after, with the duffel bag full of mystery and a haunted glint in his eye. The Holiday, the investor, immediately began calculating how do you pronounce it?
Arbitrage.
Arbitrage opportunities between yen and goon coin. Sweet Potato declared 7-Eleven egg sandwiches the pinnacle of Japanese cuisine, while Bunny accidentally livestreamed herself getting stuck in a situation. Kirari, armed with only Vibe and Google Translate, led the group to the wrong hotel, which turned out to be a love hotel, where Joey found a vending machine that changed her forever. Snowy, silent and observant, began documenting everything in a Tamakin-themed journal titled The Only Moki's Gooner Saga. Astariste said nothing, but her eyes glowed faintly. And then came DeFranco, mysterious, slave, somehow already fluent in Japanese, getting them all through immigration with nothing but a nod and a neck pillow. Japan had no idea what it just had welcomed.
Did you say
Incredible.
swave? What is swave? Isn't it suave?
Is that suave?
Suave.
Wow.
I don't know. Suave, there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is my part. Is this? So
Yeah.
it says here, Nishi arrived fashionably late, gliding through custom in the black sheep onesie like a misunderstood cryptid. No passport check, no questions, just a snow nod from the agent. I don't need customs! I just have to go for
I checked into the wrong hotel in Tokyo once. There are 2 owl hotels. Oh my
Rip.
god.
So,
But
Nishi,
yeah.
can you explain what you just read? Like,
This
Me?
is
yeah,
the lore. This is the Only Moki's lore.
only Moki's
Okay,
lore.
Holiday.
TLDR, what I remember what Holiday said was Cammyyy went to Edo because there's a lot of maid cafes in Akihabara. That's what I remember.
And we're
Then
bullish
like
on
it
maid
says
cafes.
sweet potatoes like have a lot of like mayo filled egg sandwiches, you know?
Oh yeah,
I'm
Sweet
like,
Potato
was
has
this
a whole bakery. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
this is-
lore going on. Guys, if you are not in Gen Chat at the times when the Only Mokis are awake, you're missing out on an insane amount of
And
lore and
then, let's see.
degeneracy.
We went to a Love Hotel, which Joey found a vending machine. Usually, Love Hotel vending machines, there's a lot of toys, products for adults, pretty much, yeah. So it changed her forever. Snowy's just logging how we're so gooners.
Yeah, pretty much. But,
Asta said nothing, but she's probably thinking about what she's gonna do with the vending machine while Joey's staring at it. That's what I think. And then
Yeah.
DeFranco is just there pretty much.
So, guys, if you want, Holiday has taken on. He's found a new calling in life. He loves literature now. Oh my God, the Only Moki's logo is here.
So he's
Incredible.
he's the only Moki's lore keeper. Is that
Yes, he's the lore keeper of Only
it?
Moki's.
Ooh.
There's
Um,
also Snowy, technically, quote unquote, in this
Yes.
one.
Yes. So this is cool. Like, do we need a Woku Weekly page around the Only Moki? Oh,
my
my! Okay,
There's one-
guys, we have to read the news. We have to read. I'm sorry.
Okay, we can read this after. We can read this after.
Yes,
because,
we can read this after. Oh my God, bro just has lore on lore on lore. Okay, let's get into it. Jesus Christ. Forecast and Ronin Bounty. Ronin bounties are now also a feature Discord. Also feature Discord and Twitter activities. Claim your forecast raffle ticket today by completing the Ronin bounty. Complete the bounty requirements and accomplish tasks. Bro, I'm looking back at the story and I keep losing where I am. Yeah. It's insane. So anyway, yes, obviously the Ronin bounties are getting more interesting
Alright,
stuff like that.
the very TLDR of this is that we have currently, I think, Ronin is integrating Twitter and Discord to their Ronin bounties. So
Yes.
the prize for the forecast is a raffle ticket. If you win, you get a $5 coupon for what's this? Futures, $5 future
trading?
or something. Yeah. So in their
Yeah.
site. So yeah, I expect probably in the future there gonna be more Ronin bounties coming because they have this feature. Like it told me to what's this? How do you pronounce it? Affiliate.
What?
I'll talk about this.
Affiliate.
What are you trying to say?
Affiliate. Well, we found today's show code.
True.
Today's show code is AFA. Oh my God, Nish, we're never gonna get through the fucking news.
like type the word you're trying to say.
Type the word.
Authenticate. Well, one's in the chat if you want the show code today to be AFA.
Yeah, one.
Okay, chat.
Yeah.
I got you.
Incredible.
Pronounce it.
There's no F in the word.
Where do you see the double F? Like,
I don't know. I didn't pronounce it, but yeah. It asked me to say yes to like having what's this? Discord and Twitter. So like I'm expecting like collaborations to be done that way. So like prizes is not exactly related to like EXS or RON. Sometimes just like maybe giveaways with whitelist someday, you know?
Yeah. No, I feel like it's definitely something they're building out, and they'll probably continue to expand on. That's cool. Joey has an Only Moki's role now. Wow.
We have a role
Very-
for that.
Apparently.
Oh,
Incredible.
my God.
we can change. I can finally change color. I've been yellow for like ever.
Incredible. Anyway, so obviously I cannot believe how much we're struggling to get through the news. This is insane. Collect free fish daily. You heard it right. If you own pets, yes, with an S, you get to claim free fishes daily. Fishing Frenzy Pet Utility is live. If you are actively collecting pets, congratulations. If not, wait for the next event and grind. So yeah, this is awesome news. I see a lot of people flexing on Twitter that they have like 5 different pets. So I'm sure this is definitely going to stack and help them out. So it's cool to see that Fishing Frenzy is appearing in Woku Weekly every week.
Are we gonna
now.
watch you like play Fishing Frenzy again this week?
I mean, do we even have time? Do people want to see that at this point? Like, we're
Sure. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, the pets for Fishing Frenzy is not NFT. So if you don't have
Yes.
it, you don't have it.
Yes. From my understanding, that is correct. So that is cool that there is utility getting put to those because I think it was pretty difficult to earn them. Why?
If
Does Cammyyy
you
let
if you were like whaling a bit, you can get it pretty easily. As long as you have a
Yes.
lot of what's this? Sushi, and then more sushi, and yeah, sushi. A lot of
Okay.
sushi.
bullish on sushi? Awesome. Okay, so
Alright,
that is for the
okay,
pet utility.
I can't pronounce that because it's like I probably don't know what this abbreviation means, right? Do you?
Mm-hmm. Wait,
Alright.
for Axie?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
I
you?
just thought it was the Axie's name. I thought his name was Egap.
No,
Bro, I
it's not.
don't
It's
know.
not. If
Dude, I
everything goes
kinda-
according to plan, if everything goes according to plan.
Who uses that abbreviation? What kind of abbreviation is that?
They always say it. They always say it. So
Bro,
it's
that's
not an
insane.
abbreviation.
Well-
I think I mentioned it twice. Yeah.
So you're trying
If
to tell me
everything
that this
goes-
guy is not called Egapped?
Yes, Baba. What do you mean,
I
Egap?
know he's Bubba. I know he's Bubba. I'm trolling. I know. So
Tell me when you
yes,
eat sushi,
tell me all
probably,
about
yeah.
this.
Alright, I'm gonna read for you then. Like, okay, Premier
yeah.
Bounty Board updates. So yeah, I'm not sure how to like categorize this if it's game updates or not. But the TLDR here is that Premier Bounty Board will have an update very soon. Who knows when? Not entirely sure. But our total daily quests will be increased to 6. It'll be categorized in two different categories. One is app.axie quest only, and one that can have in-game quests.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm not sure where they got the survey where people wanted more app.axie quests. It's like, huh?
Yeah,
People
I
Action
assume this
bounty
is
board,
something
but,
you're
like-
not bullish on.
I mean, I'm okay with it if I am running for the bounty board for that week. Cause what's this? If you're running for the bounty board for that week for the leaderboard, right? You
Mhm.
really need app.axie quests. That's the only way
Mhm.
to reach
Got
like
you.
top 10. Otherwise, you will not reach there. Even if you have like multiple master quests from games, that won't be enough because a master bounty from app.axie is like almost twice as much points. Pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Got
So that's pretty much what else is there. They're gonna also adjust the app.axie quest as well. So like if there's like some more difficult quests, they're gonna put in some easier ones pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
As to when, I don't know, but yeah, this the last one is that if you complete 4 quests, you get bonus points. If you complete 6 quests, you get bonus points. Because some people don't finish all of their quests, but it doesn't really matter if you're a bounty
Premier Bounty.
leaderboard chaser, then you complete everything regardless. So yeah,
Yes.
that's pretty much it. I
So-
didn't even read what I wrote, bruh.
Yes. If everything goes as planned, to plan, yes.
According to plan.
According to plan. There we go. I
Yes.
learned a new abbreviation. I'm gonna be dropping this everywhere. I'm gonna be dropping EGAP everywhere.
Bruh,
gonna be
only
EGAP
like
all
only
over the
Axie
timeline.
players will understand what that means, bruh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be EGAP'd everywhere. I'm gonna
Code.
continue just good checking everything.
I still can't pronounce it. A fuff.
There is no F.
Bro, there is no F.
Why did she say
I
alpha?
don't know.
Next
Uh,
on
okay.
the news.
Alright,
Origins
Origins
season
6
13. What's
It's
meta?
live. Yeah, what's the meta? The reason why I wrote it that way is because they announced that they won't be doing any more major balancing starting from the season. So what's the
gonna
meta?
happen?
Okay. I think what's gonna happen is that I assume that they're gonna be very minor balancing, like if something seems too off or something. Otherwise, the meta will stay the same for the next few months,
Okay.
pretty much.
Is this
Awesome.
like
So,
because
yeah.
they're focusing on like the MMO or?
That's what I think, but I'm not sure myself. I mean, like, what I wrote here is that if you haven't done your off-season crafting, tough luck. Some people are complaining to me again that why did I tell them to craft yesterday? I'm like, I did. Shut up.
To be fair, I do see you put out those tweets. I'm like, yes, Axie stuff.
Yeah, it's like, bruh. It's like I've been like reminding people for how many seasons already, and they still blame me if they forget. I'm like, bro, it's your problem, not mine. I tell you anyway, and you're like, oh, I forgot. Maybe it's Nichi's fault.
Wait, Bean is asking when only Moki's IRL donut.
Actually, what flavor would it be though? It's like half.
I don't know,
Mm.
but can we ask Bruce if YGG thing goes ahead this year? If
Fine.
Moku has a thing,
I
can we give out
want-
some donuts, some only Moki
want a
donuts to
flavor.
Moki gang?
I want a flavor. I want chocolate butternut. Chocolate butternut with like green. What's it? Green cream. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna have cream in it, right? Like it's on brand.
A lot of cream.
I mean, no, it's a
Okay,
donut
Danny, you have to go a
hole.
step further.
It's a donut hole. Like you don't put cream inside the donut. This one has a hole in it.
It's a special
Okay, but
donut.
it can be
though.
glazed. It can be glazed. It can be a glazed donut.
I mean, no, I want chocolate butternut.
Right, okay. How about each only Moki has their own donut design?
No, mine will be a black sheep then. Whoa.
Yeah, that's
It'll
cool.
be like
I mean,
if it's black sheep, it's gonna be chocolate flavor. Probably inside it has like strawberry jelly filling. So like if you open it, it's gonna be bloody inside. Be funny.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Asta is here. Is Asta in the crowd or is she just in the chat? I think she's just in the chat.
Cream pie. I mean, do you like Bavarians? The Bavarians.
I don't know. I don't know if Bruce has seen the whole cafe menu that Potato and Joey has been crafting, but they have been crafting an
like,
entire menu of ingredients.
If it's Bavarian flavor, I prefer basic cream or chocolate. Not basic cream tastes better.
Yeah.
Can I
Potato,
like,
I don't know
go-
if you have the screenshot of your menu that you're currently crafting for
Bavarian
maybe a possible bakery
donut.
that can be in Egu
Ah, there
Island.
you go.
Oh,
mean, this-
it'll be in Tamamart. Okay, Potato, go show Bruce your current list of options. It's incredible. We got
I mean,
declares.
it's not eclairs, right? Like, I mean, I like those too, though, but sometimes it's too sweet.
I think they were moving towards a bakery called Cream Pies, where the sign on side, like on the thing, will say "Come inside." So I think that's a pretty bullish thing for Tamamart, is if you have that cafe or that bakery. I think it's a very good bakery name and very on brand.
Oh my gosh. Okay, flip the page. Flip the page.
We're flipping the page. Okay, Hydro Discord quest. Bro, we're getting so lost in chat today. I feel like the chat is so active. I'm not gonna lie, I live on baked goods from 7 to 11 in Japan.
7 to 11.
Oh my
7
god.
to 11. Holy.
7-Eleven. Oh my god.
7 to 11. Let's go.
Okay, guys. Sorry.
Is that your
No,
work
we have to
schedule?
do this.
7 to
We
11?
have to do this. No, we have to do the fucking news. We have to get the news done. Hydro Discord quest. Call your friends over. It's time to Discord. Hydro officially launches Hydro Discord quest. Complete quests, gather points, redeem cool prizes. There's even real merch to redeem. So yeah, obviously, it's quite similar to what we probably have here. I haven't explored it fully.
It's different. It's different. It's more similar to
different.
how Axie works with it. What's the name of
Okay.
wait, let me check the name of the Chotto. It's called Drip. Yeah, they use Drip for this feature.
It's the drip stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically,
Cool.
Hydro is now having Drip system in their server where you have to complete certain objectives, do your daily check-ins to get your points, and eventually you can redeem stuff. Basically, if it was an Axie server, people are begging for candies, like they're I don't know, they're deprived of sugar. That's all I can say. Yeah. So yeah. Quote unquote, if you like Hydro stuff and want actual merch, go to your Discord server if you have like Hydro assets still. Then you get extra points for having those. Yeah. Oh my god, what happened? Cammyyy? Hello?
Sorry. I'm just no. My dog is currently at the vet, and my mom was giving me an update. So yeah, no. Hopefully everything is good with Sasha. Anyway, sorry. Yes, thank you for explaining the Hydro stuff. The season 2 results are in for Cambria. There was a giant prize pool for the Cambria jackpot, which was obviously cool to see. A total of 1.5 million
Is it
in
1.5?
ETH is ready to distribute. Yeah, 1.5. In
Holy.
season
Oh,
2,
did I
yeah.
blink wrong? I got the number wrong. Nani?
In season 2, over 20,000 players, 10k paying players, competed over 2 weeks to extract a fortune in the lands of New Cambria, minting royal charters and energy orbs to fuel their efforts. A total of 1.3 million USDC was spent during the season.
Holy.
That is bananas. The
Yeah,
final season pool
banana.
will be split as follows in USDC. So 1.1 million to players based on their final silver balances. 64,000 to reporters of critical game exploits. That's really cool, actually. 64k to creators.
Translate
streamers,
in
and
layman
reps,
terms. I don't play Cambria. I don't understand what they're talking about.
and $212 to paymasters charter taxes. This split is after treasury fees.
Translate, Cammyyy, translate!
What am I translating? Where am I
Yeah.
translating?
What are you talking about? I only hear gibberish.
What do you mean? So this is the different ways that the earning and distribution is happening. So obviously there's people who are playing and getting a silver balance in game. They're getting the biggest distribution of 1.1 million split between them. So if you are on the leaderboard for your silver balance, you will be getting 1.1 million like distributed amongst you guys. So obviously if you're high on that leaderboard, I saw people getting a lot of money
I think
from
I
this.
saw a 70-something K one.
Yes. I don't know if that was
70,000.
real, but I did see that too. But it definitely
This is the
seems like
translation.
this is
Can
the
continue?
translation. Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
no,
it works. I understand better.
yeah, I definitely saw a lot of people earning from this. I don't know if they will be having season 3 anytime soon, but it seems like the last 2 seasons of this has done really well, and I know they announced that they will be doing the duel arena back again soon. I think the duel arena is going to be the thing we see again soon, so hopefully that will come along pretty like soon in the next couple of months or so, and we can jump into that, because I feel like the first duel arena was only 24 hours and a lot of people missed it because it was around the time of YGG, I believe, or maybe it was sometime this year as well, but it was only for 24 hours. So I'm excited to see some people jump into the duel arena. It's something that reminds me of old school RuneScape and the PK arena, but except now you're using crypto, so it's very cool. But yeah, huge success for Cambria. That's nice to see a game on Ronin do that kind of numbers.
Epitome. What's the pronunciation again?
Oh my god,
It's
we're
an
not going into
epitome.
this. It's an epitome.
They're
Yeah.
talking in jazz. I'm like, I'm just reading it for you. Okay.
Yeah, we are not going into that. Joey, stop typing.
7 to 11. Mm.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
It's Ronke times 2 or nothing time. Sheep advisory. Play
Double or
responsibly.
nothing. Double.
Huh?
I can't fit it, so it's called double or nothing.
Double or nothing. Ronke
Yes.
Casino is open and they may be asking you to play with some Ronke on the line. If you want to have fun, come and visit, but just remember to save some Ronke. Yeah,
All right,
so
read the first
obviously-
part. Sheep advisory. I don't know. Spend
Yes.
responsibly, I guess, because
Spend
like
responsibly.
at the end of the day, like this game is specifically it's called casino, so like it's pretty much a gamba. So it depends on your RNG, I guess you can say that. If you're gonna win or
Yes.
lose, so be careful about it. Just spend what
The
you
coin
can
flip
spend.
takes a long time though.
Yeah, I think it's like entire 30 seconds before it stops.
Yeah.
No, seriously, you can just like skip. I was almost done. Whatever.
Oh wow. Yeah. Incredible. So that's pretty cool that they're still shipping stuff for Ronke. And I think something that we're about to jump into near the end is obviously Ronin as well. But first is get ready for Guild Wars. If you missed the first war, there's more Guild Wars are happening every Wednesday and Saturday during the first Impact War. Top 2 guilds will receive prizes. Go prepare for the next one. Is Asta in the chat or maybe not?
Let's see.
No, I don't think she's here.
Let's see.
But I know Asta was partaking in the first Guild War.
Yeah.
I think they lost.
I think they lost. That's what you said.
Yeah. But that is cool. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Guild Wars stuff. It's really exciting to just jump in with a bunch of people and fight for things. Obviously in Web3, it's definitely a bit more on the line and stuff like that because of all the rewards involved. But yeah, no, it's awesome that they're able to get that out because I know something to the scale of Guild Wars is definitely a very it's a very hard and complex thing to get it in when you have so many people fighting in the same
Imagine me
space.
being the call master or the GM and like, yeah, we're
Yes.
fuck screwed. We're fucking
Yes.
screwed.
Yeah, we're screwed. Have a chat with me, dear. Okay. Waifus and husbandos landed in Pixels. AI Veronica X Pixels collab is currently happening. Are you capable of sweet talking your way into winning them over? There's a leaderboard too. So, do we just have a Riz leaderboard in Pixels now? Are you just like
How
flirting
I
with these?
understood by reading this is that you need a certain item to be able to go talk to them, and yeah, if you're able to talk to them properly, you'll be getting points for the leaderboard. Top 500,
Okay.
am I right? Not mistaken. Top 500 will get the prize.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get your husbandos, your waifus, and just talk to them. Maybe I don't know.
I mean, it's definitely cool. It's definitely Pixels is going all out with these collaborations recently, which is very, very cool to see. If you're still playing Pixels and part of the Pixels community, obviously, it's always good to see your game get integration or have things come along and join in with you guys. Because it keeps stuff fresh, it keeps stuff exciting and stuff like that. So I'm interested to see how this goes down with the Pixels community.
The
And
hard part
hopefully,
is that it's just one of their keys. They have a gradual increase in price. So if either
okay,
you buy it early or it's gonna be super expensive.
got you. Okay, so we'll see how this goes, and we'll see the reviews afterwards. The initial reaction, I think, was positive. I think people were excited to have. I mean, is there ever a time when people are not excited about waifus in anything, whether it's Pixel or whatever it is?
I
It's
mean,
always
pixel
gonna get.
waifus are a bit, they're not as boing boing, right? It's like
What do you mean? What do
you
you
wanna see their
mean?
CGs. Like, you see their avatar, sure, but like you wanna see their CGs after that, right? Right,
Okay,
right.
Nisha's just
Yeah.
exposing herself.
What do you mean?
Okay,
I'm just being real.
you're just being
Like
real.
they're
I
cute,
appreciate the realness.
but like you can't see pixel boing boings.
And this is why Niche is a gooner. Okay.
No, you are.
No, I'm not making these comments. Um, anyway, the last piece of news then is obviously that, well, they're shipping Sheep Advisory. Play at your own risk. I love this. I love that you put this in. Plants vs. Ronke V1 is live. If you need a blast of nostalgia from 2021, this is the game for you. Plant and earn PV or token while dealing with Ronkes. So yeah, this team is building like 5 different games at once at this point. I feel like every time I go on Twitter, they're announcing a new game. They have Plant vs.
Yeah.
Ronke, they have Bomberman, they have the new car game that's coming, they have the mining system. I don't know if there's something else that I'm missing here.
I was like, as far as I know, Ronan is pretty much creating any like classic game from 2021 and just like, oh, we're gonna mint this, we're gonna ship this, and I'm just like, are you guys like nostalgia running or something? I mean, even the most recent one is like, what's this, the Ponzi Axie Infinity version, as far as I remember. Yeah. There's an Axie Infinity I saw. It's like.
Oh,
But it's like literally
Backseat?
it's called just Ponzi Finiti. And like, bruh.
What? Backseat
Yes,
Ponzi?
yes.
There's no
Yeah, I
way
was
that's
like,
real.
what the? But yeah, it's as you guys know, they're openly saying they're a Ponzi, and being a Ponzi, be careful with how much you invest because it will crash at any time. So yeah, you want to just have fun, you want to like just YOLO it, and sure you can play. But
Yeah, I
otherwise,
currently am
I don't
just a
really advise it.
spectator because this
Yeah,
is very overwhelming for me. Like, this is a lot to keep up with. I don't want to be checking charts 24/7, but I do know that there is people that are making money on this, so shout out to those people. Maybe if I got in at the very, very start, then it would have been fine, but I just did not need that stress or pressure on me at that time. I did not want to be waking up in the middle of the night scared that I'm going to see a giant red candle. So, people that took the risk, it's paying off for them, question mark.
And just remember to take profit as much as possible. You do want to
Yes.
stay. You do not want to stay inside.
Yes,
You
yes.
don't want to stay
exactly.
inside. Thank you for that, Nishi.
What? What?
Bro, what is that? That is sus. That is sus. Okay.
That is
Incredible.
joining the Gunnar team, bruh.
But yes, that is the end of the news. We finally got through it without people going crazy.
Joey
we can
comes.
talk
Joey
about-
just jumped in immediately. Oh,
Joey's
the
on
show's over.
stage.
Let's go.
No, the show is not over.
After
What's
the
up, Joey?
we check the art, then we
Hello.
can talk about the holiday lore.
Yes,
Oh,
we
I
can,
love.
maybe
I've been loving holiday stories.
that's why I asked Joey to come up here. Maybe Joey can read the next segment because Nisha read the first
No.
one.
No, no,
Um,
I can't read.
Anyway, let's shout out the spotlight. Obviously, Snowy made this really cool. I think it's animated. I'm pretty sure it's animated. Yeah, an animated garbage can for the garbage can Moki clan. It was very cute. Sean's hyping it. Yeah, no, very cool. That's sick. Obviously, we have this simply
Moki season.
iconic Moki season
I
picture.
don't understand what it's the picture supposed to be.
You don't
honestly.
need to understand it. It's a Moki holding a fish, okay? That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
he's
like this silhouette is like, oh, what? And then, it's a Moki with the fish.
it's chaotic and I love it and it's my favorite thing and I'm
What's
so
the
happy.
original then? What's the original
Yeah,
then?
the original is like become ungovernable and it's like a random person holding a fish. But Delirium and
Oh.
Lizzie cooked it so that Moki is holding a fish and I love it. It's my most prized possession now. This is epic. Chuni,
what's a
obviously.
pimpinator? What's pimping?
Oh my god, why is this even a discussion?
Cammyy
Moki
Ðany,
was-
baby.
Oh my god. Yeah, like I didn't go to sleep until like 9 a.m. and I was in like Gen Chat and I was just seeing Seth put in AI voice lines of me saying things and it sounded just like me. And it was like saying that, oh yeah, like guys, go buy all of the VTubers you want. I'll pay for it.
Thank you, thank you, Cammyy.
No,
That,
no,
Actually, Seth,
Joey.
Give me your
No.
card. I want to get a motor.
No,
We
are
can
not.
clip it.
Yours. Give us your card.
No,
Clip
it.
this is not happening. He narrated the lore. Yeah, I don't know if anybody
Yeah.
can grab those from Gen Chat right now, but
It's like, oh
Seth
my
was going
gosh.
crazy. Is Seth here? I don't know if Steph's
I'm
here.
not sure.
he's
He usually
probably
sleeps around
he
the
might
same,
be
right?
sleeping right now.
Yeah, he might be
Yeah.
sleeping. Anyway, another cool thing from Chuni.
Ah,
Chuni's always
it's-
pumping out, right? Look
it's,
at the
uh,
eggs, dude. The egg is caked
it's
up.
Gudetama, if you don't know who
Yeah.
Gudetama is.
Oh yeah, I know. Sean told me about Gudetama. And then we
Yeah.
have the most epic.
Oh my god.
I love it. I love it. It's
Ah.
Gunakok. This picture crafted by Gazpacho has taken a life of its own now. It's
like,
very.
bruh.
It has so many different
do we
captions.
have a sticker of it?
We have a
Let me see.
sticker. I think Seth even animated it and added a voice to it as well. It's pretty incredible. Yeah, oh god, Sean has the voice lines.
I kind of
This
like
is not
part, though.
real.
Hey Angels, just calling to inform you to
Oh,
go get your VTubers.
we're spamming it now,
This is literally like not me, and I don't know where Seth pulled this, but
I
this
think
is not me.
Isn't it Vegeta? No, it's
Thank
Frieza.
Thank you, Cammyy.
Oh, Joey, no, we're not even. I'm not.
Potato,
This is-
potato.
I do not give contest.
Faster, get the
I do
card.
not give contest.
Contest. Contest.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
What is
Yeah.
this?
Contest.
Contest. Yeah.
Contest.
Yeah.
So I have the cause.
Okay. Let me see. What do we want to give away on the show today? We'll do a quick give before we go.
Can I do soundboards here? No, I cannot. I was like, I'll play Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime. Well, we have the real one here. Joey, can you hit us with an Optimus Prime?
1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I'm counting numbers.
I mean, I do owe Bruce Optimus Prime.
Can you do it for
Why are
us?
we doing this? will you buy us VTuber models?
What is this negotiating?
Will you buy us VTuber models? If you do,
If you guys lock in for the next couple of months and we start doing only Moki stuff, that's the goal, right? The goal is to get only Moki some VTuber models.
yes.
Okay, hit us with it. Hit us with the Optimus
Oh,
Prime.
damn it! I'm very pressured.
Don't pretend you don't like it.
Much
Bro, that
pressure.
is crazy. 1 second. I'm getting the list of names ready while we're doing this, by the way. Don't worry.
Okay, I'll click on Cammyyy.
The Optimum Prime. It's the Optimum Prime.
Oh,
What did I just hear, by the way?
incredible. Incredible.
Oh my god! Maid is here again.
Okay, I have the list. Let me get the wheel out.
Yeah, you need to bring out the wheel? What? What? Are we spinning? Oh, we're
We're
spinning,
doing
yeah.
spinning.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
god.
guys. Yeah, the only Mokis is definitely taking shape. There's definitely a certain set of hours where it's the most active, where you can catch them and stuff like that playing games. But we'll see on the weekend, maybe on Friday night or Saturday night, that we can all come together and play like Ultimate Chicken Horse or like Game of Life or something like that.
Oh, Game of Life! Then we can say
yeah.
that. Oh, what's this? What's a thing that I would play? I haven't played Life in so long. It's like, all right, how many babies do you want? Kind of thing, right?
Yo. Yeah.
Yeah. It's how Game of Life work.
Yeah, so we can definitely have some fun with that. And get some only Moki game nights going.
Ultimate Chicken Horse. Do I have that game?
Okay. It's on sale right now. If anybody wants to
I'm checking
play,
Steam.
like we're looking at playing this on the weekend or like some of the games that we're playing right now. If you ever see people in Moki's Corner, feel free to jump in the voice chat and just ask what game we're playing and jump in. Most of the games we're playing has like up to 6 or 8 players or whatever. So like currently we're playing Crab Champions. We're looking at playing like Ultimate Chicken Horse and stuff.
Let me check. Ultimate Chicken
Horse.
Horse. Do I have this
It's
game?
on sale right now. It's like €5. I jumped in VC this morning and I saw Asta and Sweet Potato start running their own supermarket. And then out of nowhere, John Lee just spawned in and started running the supermarket with them. So it was incredible. Let's play Repo Friday. Repo. Oh my god.
Oh, he said
Friday.
reboot.
Oh, shut up. Cheat up. Oh my god. Oh, but I was reading Sweet Potato at the same time. Oh my god.
Let's go, guys! Spam Repo! Let's go, Repo!
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh
Anyway, so well, yeah. Let's lock it in. Let's do something on Friday with the Only Moki's gang and anyone else who wants to join in. But yeah, let's spin the wheel. So, can you give us a countdown, Nish?
What are we giving away?
Okay.
We're giving away some Fishing Frenzy crates. Maybe an epic founder's chest.
No rods today.
I mean, do people not want the chest over the rods?
Oh no, it's like there's more drug squeeze if you see rods.
Oh, okay.
It depends on the chest.
You can have your chest, like your flat chest. I don't know.
Okay. Let's go.
What? Right. Ultimate
Can you
horse
count down
chicken.
for us?
Ah, okay. Alright.
Oh my god.
What? Okay. I'm just like, I just say it. English then. 3, 2, 1. Spin it!
Sick.
Ultimate chicken horse? Matt, am I getting this wrong?
Chicken horse. No, it's ultimate chicken horse.
Oh, chicken. What's that popping up anymore?
Xanatos. Is Xanatos here? Or is he AFK? This is the real question.
I can buy this then if it's on sale. There's a
5,
bundle. Don't I want a
4, 3, 2,
I typed it
1. Is Xanatos AFK?
He typed.
Le-
What? He typed.
He typed.
Where? Where did he
He
type?
typed.
He said, "Yo."
Look.
Oh,
Yo,
I didn't have
and
the chat scroll down. Okay, Xanatos gets Xanatos. If you just
How
drop your
rigged is
one-
that? How does
Right.
Xanatos keep winning?
I don't know,
His name
man.
is very fancy. That's this. Offer ends May. Okay. Add to cart. View cart. Do I
Okay.
buy it
He
now?
insta put his wallet.
Yeah, he got his wallet.
He has his
Okay,
wallet
I'm
ready.
removing Xanatos. Joey, do you want to count down our next wheel spin?
No, I can do this. Ooh,
Am I inside?
Yeah, can you-
How many
Okay.
ooey-ahs do I need to do?
Joey, can you count us down and then you can ooey your way
Insta-baited.
until the wheel spins is done?
Wow.
We can just ooh-ee the
Why are you
wheel
making
spin.
me work overtime? What the heck? What is this?
I'll talk to
Let's
This
go.
is
people.
unfair. Garnish your wages. Give me the money.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
count us down.
I can join you with the ooh, yeah, okay.
Oh,
Oh my
okay,
God.
okay. Then okay. Okay.
Okay.
3,
Ooh,
Two. 1.
Oh,
Ooey-ah, 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 ooey-ah.
Incredible.
yeah.
Oh my god, it's rigged! It's so rigged!
Rigged.
It's so rigged! Yay,
Rigged.
Bruce! You win a chest, Bruce!
Oh,
Oh my god, that's so rigged. Okay, we are obviously respinning.
Why do you put his name inside? What was the point? This is unfair to Bruce.
Let's go. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hit us with it again.
There's no. Okay. I thought
Okay, Fable.
Okay.
That was
Is
me, that
Fable
was me.
here?
Fable.
You're calling out the
Fable?
purple name.
Yeah.
Okay, Fable is here.
We need a new spinner, dude. Cammyyy is yeah.
He has the power.
Okay, can you drop your wallet, Fables, please?
What is
And
this?
we will
I
get
can't
your
believe
thing.
Beat almost won. Oh my god.
Use ChatGPT.
Could have been Bean. Could have been Bean.
Imagine owning the
Big
company and getting a chest taken from you.
I like how Cammyyy was immediately like, okay, well obviously we're respinning.
We're respinning.
Like poor Bruce, dude.
Was I able to buy this? Continue
Okay.
shopping.
So that is the spins done. We'll go back and look at the cover one more time.
TH Ultimate Chicken Horse. Install.
Does
But
the cover
yes.
have like any movie reference or is it just
I don't believe
I'm not
this one is a
sure.
movie reference. I don't
If I
think
was
so.
here, if
I
I was
think
here,
this
should
is
explain.
just Road to Grand Arena vibes.
I mean, this is Moki has a sword. Widgie has a cub with a lot of barbed wires. The rat is just staring at you to the side with some like I don't know a baggage. There's a bus going to Grand Arena. There's a trophy. I'm not sure is that potato. And then there's the Tama Bell stickers. And I am
Oh.
locked.
Yeah, actually, that's something that happened yesterday. Is there was a not so much a secret playtest of Moki Pochi Attack that happened for some people. So and that was chaos. It was absolute
mean,
chaos.
it was
I mean,
it
awesome.
was only
It was
chaos
awesome
because-
because we saw
because-
Nietzsche lose every single game.
Yes.
It's only
So
chaos because Joey was farming me.
yeah, you were getting farmed by Joey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You the sheep. Let's go.
Awesome.
Okay.
But yes, that is the end of the show. I think we got a ton more alpha than we were expecting from Bruce, so that's awesome. And hopefully this is the trend going forward. We're out here building in public, sharing the awesome info with you guys every week. So that has been this week's episode, issue number 38.
Oh,
Cammie, don't forget
Yes.
we need Joey to read Holiday Story now. There was a second.
All right, right. Holiday,
No.
holiday. Are you there? Can you post the lore that we haven't
Oh
read
god.
yet?
Oh, is it my favorite one? The edge, no delay. Oh,
Oh
I
yeah.
like that one.
Okay. Is Holiday still here? Can we drop this lore and we'll close off on this lore?
I suck at reading though.
You're gonna do great.
It's called learning experience. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's throwing you in the deep
What
end.
is
You
passion
have to
and
read with
Joey
passion and
noises?
Joey noises.
Okay,
Are
I
you
do
seeing-
for potato.
I-
I do for
Let
potato.
me just
Oh
check what you-
yay!
Eh,
You have to wait for holiday to post though.
passion and Joey noises. What do you want me moan?
Oh, there
You
you go.
want me to
There you go.
moan?
Okay. No.
Oh, B-boy, I'll
we're,
check.
We're still live. We're still
Oh
live.
god, it's so long. That's why she said, "Oh god."
It's okay. It's not that long.
It's so long. I gotta read everything. Oh god. Okay. Okay.
Yo.
Ugh. Let me prepare myself.
Ganbatte. You can do it.
I'm gonna take a shit after this. The
Oh
pressure.
my god.
It's too pressury.
It's okay. It's
Oh
just
god, there's
reading.
still more after this. Shit. Okay.
I can read the after that. You can read this 3 paragraph
It's
one
okay.
first.
It's okay. I do my best.
Okay.
Okay.
You got this. Lock in.
Locking in. Sweet Potato was lost, not physically, but emotionally, after discovering an unlisted pastry shop hidden behind a claw machine warehouse. Inside were relics of unspeakable indulgence, the cream pie deluxe, the Giga Declare, and a forbidden confection known only as the cream-filled donut. Before her relay of relics of unspeakable indulgence, the cream pie deluxe, a cream puff of the size of a newborn, trembling with unstable custard, the Giga Declare, 14 inches of pure chocolate glaze, so glossy it reflected her past mistakes. And then the cream-filled donuts, a forbidden donut said to have been banned for being texturally inappropriate. Ayo, each bite was a small betrayal, each chew a goonward spiral. Somewhere between the first and second cream-filled donuts, time began to dilate. Her fingers were sticky with gluttony, her breath fogging up the pastry case glass as she whispered, "Just one more. For the road." Behind her, the lights flickered, a distorted anime moan played faintly between through the speakers. She had entered a trance state known in the sacred Gunnar text as the ultimate edge, a rare intersection of gooning hunger and spiritual edging.
Wow, that was amazing.
Wait. There's still more.
There's more.
There's more.
I'm so invested
When the
right
rest
now.
of the only Mokis found her, Sweet Potato was seated cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by empty boxes and soft murmuring. Edge, delay, edge, delay, never bust, never stray. In a looping Gunnar trance, her eyes were unfocused but glimmering, a small drop of whipped filling resting above her lip like a badge of honor. No one asked what she had seen. They simply helped her up, careful not to disturb the pasty shine she had unconsciously built, and walked with her in silence, as one does with a prophet who has tasted too much truth and somehow found it cream-filled. Okay.
Absolutely incredible. I am so invested.
I like it.
Needs to continue holiday, and this needs to turn into an audiobook that's actually
Absolute
like
cinema
voiced.
holiday. I love it.
Incredible.
I like it.
Absolutely incredible. It needs to be an audiobook at some point, voiced by the only Mokis. This is absolute cinema. I would
What
love
does
to hear
absolute
Bruce's.
cinema mean? I actually never understood. I just
It
like, I
means,
it's just
saw.
like-
it means it's great. It's just great.
Oh,
Amazing.
okay, okay,
Chef's
okay.
kiss.
absolute
Mwah.
cinema. Yeah, like it's like a movie. You know what I mean? It's like incredible. I
We should
would love
totally
to
have a
hear
donut store
Bruce's
like
thoughts
this.
on the
What was it?
food.
Cream pie deluxe. Declare cream pie donuts. Okay, we
14
need
inch
those.
declare, baby. So glossy, you can see your mistakes.
Yes, sweet.
Incredible.
We need those.
Anyways, this needs to be a weekly occurrence now. This is the passion that Joey conveys in the narration it just draws me in, honestly.
I want
What
it.
I do?
It's like we need more. We need. I mean, he's a
Yeah.
gooner. He's gone already. Don't mind it.
You snooze. Good.
We need a Moki Absolute Cinema GIF. Yes, we do, actually. That would
Yes,
be
yes,
awesome.
we do.
Summon the GIF makers. Is it called GIF or GIF? I forgot.
GIF.
Jiff.
Oh my god.
It's give. Give.
It is.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna say GIF then. I'm gonna say GIF then. If you say GIF, I'm gonna say GIF.
Jiff,
Okay,
jiff, 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 jiff.
guys,
It's called
Jiff,
Jiff now.
Jiff.
Close off.
It's called Jiff now.
We're gonna close off. If you guys want to play some games later or now or whatever, feel free to jump in Moki's corner. I'll move some of you guys there now, but appreciate all of you for sticking it out, vibing. Hopefully it was
For sticking
entertaining.
it out is crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a long show. It was a long show.
Oh, it's
So,
long
yeah.
then. Okay.
It's but yeah. It's been real. It's been fun.
All
and
right.
it has been real.
Let's say
fun.
Reepoo, Reepoo, Reepoo,
Oh my
Reepoo.
god. I'm gonna
Reepoo.
start moving people to Moki's corner.
Let's go, Reepoo, Reepoo.
7 to 11.
Yeah, 7 to 11. 10 out of 10.
Eh.
7 to 11, baby. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Bye guys. Bye bye.
Thank you,
Moving
Chad.
everybody to Moki's corner.